Check two.
All right. People get started in the room. We'll start with Sarah Spencer.
I know it's a tough note to end on and a tough loss. But just what can you say about this team's ability to still fight back in a game like this? And is that kind of a reflection of how you guys how your season has played out as well? Going from 14-20 to now the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, yeah, for sure. That has a lot to do with it. The grittiness, the competitiveness that we played with all year, the never die attitude that we've had. I think it speaks a lot, about our team and the way we've been able to handle these playoffs, given, the shortcomings we've all faced this year. So hats off to all our guys.
Chris?
John, do you feel like this is the start of something special here after this kind of growth?
Yeah, definitely. I felt that way from, the beginning of the year, honestly, from when we drafted, Kevin, Trey, Cam, and Dre, Bruno, all those guys, I felt it then. So to see it, manifest itself is beautiful. So I'm just hoping we can continue to build.
They just said that you took a likeness to you from what's your relationship with Mike? How does he help you?
Now you're absolutely right. We kind of had a connection when I first met him. He just told me to just play my game. I had that in a minute, man. So it felt good to just, have my flag that was on my side. I'm always gonna have his back for sure. But good dude, great relationship.
Jeff?
For both of you, when did you first find out that Trey was going to play? Do you think you would try it all along? And then how quickly, sort of in the game, as you're watching it, did you realize, this guy's just got it out, but it's not going to be Trey?
Yeah, I think I really figured it out as we were, putting on our jerseys and just trying to, head out onto the court. It's really a game time decision on his part. And, as you said, he went out there and competed his ass off. Competed like a true champ and, try to just lay it out there on the line for his team. And that's all we can, respect from him.
Tim?
John, obviously, I guess actually for both of you guys, Chris Middleton obviously has been a key guy for them in this series. What was he able to do in that second half that was able to kind of,
Hey, Jelani, can I get a question in here when you go to the Zoom?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that for us?
Yeah. Chris Middleton has obviously been a key guy for them for the series. That big game for our big game for, I should say. He was able to get a bunch of shots in the third quarter.
I got you.
What did he do to kind of get going there for the second half?
Yeah, he's just a great player, very skilled player, and once he catches the rhythm, we don't like anybody to catch a rhythm, but everybody in this league is a pro for a reason, and once a guy gets hot, it's just tough to stop. So, as I said, hats off to Chris, who had a great series, and we just got to give him credit.
I know Cam's answer based on what I said before, but we just were asking Nate, he's still got technically an interim title on his resume. Do you expect him to be the coach next year, or do you think he should?
Yeah, I would expect it to be a major shock if we didn't see, Nate back as a coach of the Atlanta Hawks next year. I would definitely be extremely surprised.
What about working under him the past 2 months have you appreciated most?
Honestly, just his honesty with us. He's a real old school type of guy. And I feel like he challenges us on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like that's the biggest thing for me. He's always challenged every single one of us to be two-way players, and I just feel like that's helped all of us grow and develop a playoff mentality.
Chris?
Cam, obviously, only played 3 games in the playoffs after at least a few months. How can you use what you showed in these 3 games to hopefully propel you into the next season?
It was definitely a nice little stepping stone, but that ain't gonna matter next year. So I just gonna go home, get in the gym, and just work, As simple as that.
What do you feel like you needed this offseason?
Everything. I knew you was gonna ask that. Everything.
Jeff?
John, I'm just wondering what your emotions right now are right now. I mean, on one hand, the end of any season is tough. But the flip side is you obviously got a great season and show it for us. I'm just wondering kind of where you're at.
Yeah, it's a feeling I've never really felt before. Obviously feeling like we had a real chance to hold up that Larry O'Brien trophy, coming short, understanding all of the positive things that we've done in this year to help us get to this point, and all of the things that I didn't do or feel like I could have done harder, or been locked in or more focused on are flooding in my mind as well. So, it's just a rush of a lot of emotions that I don't necessarily understand how to process yet, but I can tell you that I'm proud of just this group and the way we've battled and competed up to this point.
Sarah?
Hey, John. How is it tough? I guess just how tough is it that I know every team is kind of battling injuries right now. Even the Bucks with what's going on with Giannis. But is it just tough for it to kind of end on? Trey didn't fully, maybe wasn't 100%. I know you guys are missing DeAndre for a while. Do you let yourself wonder about that, or do you just kind of try to not think about that?
No, of course, I don't like to see our guys down, but that's sort of the issue or the Achilles heel for I feel like our team and a lot of teams this year is we've never really had a chance to truly have a fully healthy roster with the change in schedule and COVID tests and no practices and a bunch of stuff that we don't necessarily talk about, but we don't like to make excuses, and I felt like that's why we were as competitive as we were, is because we didn't use it as an excuse the entire year. We just competed.
First question from Zoom come from Zach Klein.
John, the future is bright to say the least in this city. The fact that you guys put Hawks basketball back on the map, your feeling towards that and the future of this team, this core.
Yeah, it started with our young core that we were, drafted and stuck together. We have a great relationship, and I felt like what we've been able to do this year, as I said before, in the midst of all the chaos and new obstacles that we had to overcome, is a big stepping stone for us going into the future, and we just got to build on that.
Maria Martin.
John, kind of building off of Zach's question a little bit, what makes you feel like this team is now built for sustainable success?
Well, I feel like it was the one thing that we were missing, and that was playoff experience. We got to taste a little bit of that. Obviously, it didn't end the way we wanted, but I feel like that was the most important part. I definitely feel like we have the young talent, Dre, myself, Cam, Trey, everybody here. I feel like, the young core is here, the veterans are here, the coaching. We just needed some experience to sort of hang our hat on and understand what it feels like.
Brandon Harper.
Hey, Cam, you had a heck of a game today. 6 threes coming off the bench, which is a record for a Hawks player coming off the bench in the playoffs. A lot of guys in the league, a lot of young guys who you come up with through the AAU circuit give you a lot of respect and they know your game. But for a lot of other people in the league who may not have known what you can do, what do you think you showed them since you've been back?
I'll do it on both sides of the ball. I'm gonna get after it defensively, offensively. It don't even matter. I don't really know how else to say it. It's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. In the most respectful way possible, by the way. I ain't trying to be,
Hello, guys. Great season, first of all. John, for your team was 2 wins away from the NBA Finals. How confident you are about next season that you're gonna put those 2 wins?
Extremely confident. As I said before, we never had our fully healthy squad the entire year. Even up to this point. So, with that in mind, hopefully, everything goes well injury wise. We can come back fully healthy, and definitely feel like we can make the same attack, make the same push for sure.
And for you, Cam, Coach McMillan said that he sees a lot of Paul George on you. What kind of reward for you is this?
Say it again one more time, the question.
Yeah, Coach McMillan said before that he sees a lot of Paul George in your game. What kind of reward for you is this?
So what kind of reward?
He said he sees a lot of Paul George in your game. What does that mean to you? Like Coach
I mean,
said.
that's an honor. I mean, y'all seen PG playing. It's a complete honor. Coach, thank you if you watching. But man, I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to, go home, get to the nitty gritty and just come back as Cam Reddish. So y'all can call me Cam Reddish. You know what I'm saying?
I like that too.
The final question will come from Deshaun Tate.
Two-part question. I guess the first part for you guys is what is it exactly that you want Hawks Nation, who have been down with you guys for so long, especially with there being a time that you guys weren't really playing so well as a team, and it showed in the results all the way up until this point. What is it that you want people and Hawks fans that stuck with you through that process to remember the most about this season?
If anything, I want them to remember is that we're not done yet. I feel like this is one of the first stepping stones for us to become as successful as we want to be. We're still hungry, and I feel like we have a lot more to fight for. We love each other as a group, and as I said before, we're not done.
All right, I think that's all. Cam, John, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, guys.